my nigga, you still here? They thought you fell off by now. I guess it's true what they say, huh? They hate you when you're smarter. But this is Trap It Up too. Dog Cannon, the return of the snowman. Come on, my nigga, what's better than that? I'm asking you. Fell off. I'm about to pick up wild.
Alright, y'all, the anticipation been long. We back, season 3, Essentials Podcast, episode 1. We're gonna talk about the hood legend. We're gonna get tapped into some Nipsey Hussle. We got special guests in here. We got a replacement for Gio, cause his ass in here. And we just seen his ass. We don't know where. We don't know what he's doing. He's here in spirit.
He's doing what he's doing.
He's doing whatever he's doing.
Yo, don't chill on my mans, yo.
I'm just saying, bro.
I got you, bro.
For the opener though, he can't be here for the opener.
He wasn't for the closer either.
He wasn't here to close season 2. He not here to open up season 3. Boy, we might have to boot him.
Nah, we not booting my bro. We not booting
we booting him. We booting Gio and we replacing him with our guy Stretch. Stretch is in the building.
Yeah, I'm here.
You know,
I'm here.
Stretch is in the building. He's here. And then we
I
got.
can't replace Gio though, bro.
Nah, we booting him.
He's just mad right now.
And then we got special guest Aubrey in the building. You know,
hey y'all.
Future R&B sensation in the building.
Wait. Quick question, Aubrey. I heard that you said that you were a Henny girl. Is that true? You like Henny?
Yes, that is very true.
She ain't want to drink this Casamigos.
I did not.
She gonna drink this
I'm
shit.
a Henny girl.
We trying to get
I'm
we trying to get sponsorship out this month.
She gonna drink the John though.
Yeah, it's doing the job, I guess.
She drunk. She drunk.
You want?
I'm not.
Yo,
Alicia Rabbit.
come on, man.
That you already know.
Come on, Nas.
I just feel like I'm just a Henny girl, and that's what it is.
That shit get you pregnant.
Whoa.
I'm not pregnant, so that's not me.
It's bound to happen.
Henny just made my body rock. I just like
your
Henny.
body what, Jerry?
Rock.
Make your body hot?
Rock.
Oh, rock.
Yeah.
I thought you said make your body hot.
Nah.
Man, we can't start this like this. Look,
Why we
can't? We gonna get into what Aubrey be doing with her life a little later, but y'all, we want to tap into the supporters. Thank you for being patient with us. And we were supposed to start last week, but I was about to introduce you just now.
Right.
Jared.
Yeah.
Jared got a new job. So his
Don't be
schedule changed.
don't be. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, why I can't tell him the truth?
He just mad because I'm robbing the hood right now. That's all that matters.
Jared got a new job, so now his schedule's a little different, so we can't record the same days that we supposed to.
That just seems to irk you just a tad bit.
He mad because for once he gotta be on somebody else's time. Nigga,
Yeah.
you gonna be on my time, nigga.
I don't like being on
But
people's
wait,
time,
you
bro.
robbing the hood?
Yeah, he's robbing the hood, bro.
Come on, out. Don't put my business out there.
No, Stretch. I was about to tell Stretch, we gonna have a conversation
Can we
about what
rob
he
the
be
white
doing.
man instead?
Oh man.
I mean,
What Adrian Bronner say? African, American, Mexican, anybody can get it. You heard Adrian Bronner? That's real.
Alright, y'all. So look, we're gonna tap into this Nipsey Hussle. We're gonna tap into Victory Lap. Last week was the 3-year anniversary of this record. Coming up March 31st is the 2-year anniversary of his passing. So you know, fuck rap, I'm a street legend. That's like one of my favorite lines. That's like one of my favorite lines this nigga ever said. But then we gonna get into this is his only album. And this is the hardest intro I think to start an album that I heard in a while.
That's for sure.
But we're gonna tap into this first verse. Everybody gonna tap in, and we gonna talk about it.
Let's go.
Hey
prolific.
man, listen. Hey man, that's one of them ones when you throw that joint on, you ain't got no choice but to change your life.
Yeah, you like that make you lock in.
Yeah, you feel me?
Just even first line, I'm prolific, I'm abundant, like.
Prolific, so
Talk
gifted.
your shit.
I'm the type that's gonna go get it, no kidding. So when we like now is even like when you watch the Judas and the Black Messiah and you seeing him on the soundtrack, hearing just his presence on a record is crazy to me. Like bro, like
Especially with Hov, that shit was
that shit was hard.
that shit was different.
And this right here being his only album to me is more so like damn, it took that nigga like. It took him, I think they said 8 years to make this because he was in between a lot of stuff.
Jail and shit like that.
And I'm like, damn, bro, like he took his time with this shit.
But even like the positive part of that, like he was getting his stores and his assets together and stuff like that. You gotta get your stuff online. You about to present like a project to the world.
I didn't even think about it.
And then Grammy nominated and ain't win that motherfucker.
But that's fine. We not even Grammys.
You know what I'm saying? I was so mad, bro.
No offense, that was a crazy.
He be mad about every Grammy. They
But
need
I'm
to put his
saying
ass on
no. I'm
board.
saying no. The
Yeah,
Grammys.
They need to put his ass on. Who did win that year?
Cardi B, bum ass.
Shit, don't call him a bum.
Not doing that.
Nah, her bum ass. You said it right the first
over
time.
Meek and Nick, they like, come on.
I think that's the year she won over Pusha, Nip,
Nip,
He was pissed.
Hov.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Time out.
I'm
I'm not
You gotta
gonna ask you the question.
Wait,
somebody look it up though. 2018 Grammy
I'm not
nomination.
gonna ask you the question because then
Or 2009.
you being hypocritical, but I'm not really trying to go into that on here.
No, it was 2019.
But listen
Grammy
though,
nomination.
listen though. If you want to bring up
Best hip-hop
Grammys,
album.
if you want to bring up Grammys and Cardi B winning that Grammy, which I feel like it was well deserved at the time.
Boo.
Maybe not in that category.
Matter of fact,
Maybe
hers
not in
was
that.
the year before Nip.
I'm saying though, maybe not in that category, but you got to understand the turn of social media and the influence she had over social media at the time. You really, I mean, you can't say that you didn't see her everywhere though, whether you like to see her or not.
But we
you
talking
seen her.
music.
It's not always.
But
But
She
it's
said
not always about.
music.
It's not.
That's
But I'm
the same
saying though,
argument me and
like,
you have. That's
you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, it was 2018.
What that Cardi won?
Yeah.
So Cardi won in 2018. Nip was nominated in 2019, and he was with Pusha.
No, he was
No, he wasn't.
no, he was. That's
Pusha
2018.
Pusha.
That's 2018. That's
Yeah,
all
Pusha
2018.
was 2018. wasn't
But
it?
Nip album dropped 2018, so he
No,
was
Victory Lap. It's
nominated for
Victory
the
Lap.
Grammy
It's
till
Victory
2019.
Lap. Cardi B, Mac Miller, Travis Scott, and Pusha.
That was,
Travis
wait,
Scott
that
did
was
not win that one
2018.
Grammy that year. That was crazy.
Travis
That
Scott.
was crazy.
You don't
and
like
then-
Travis
and
Scott.
then-
Travis Scott didn't
and then
win
Cardi
not
won,
one
right,
Grammy
Ron?
that
I
year.
think
Travis
so.
Scott
Hold on.
music.
I just looked at the
That's-
nominations.
That's sickening to me
crazy.
because the Astro World was
We
one of his
doing We're doing
best.
Travis Scott this season.
Oh yeah, we got
Don't
to
say
tap
oh, yeah,
you
like
gotta
oh,
tap into
oh,
Travis.
But I
Don't say
only
oh yeah like you a
maybe three
Travis fan.
Travis songs though.
You be like that Joe, him and Drake.
That's sicko
That
mode.
Joe crazy. But
But
we're not
saying
talking.
though,
But we not.
Astro
Guys,
World is a.
Yo, wait.
Is
It's
a
a classic album.
Yes.
Yeah, it's there.
And
That's
so
that's
is
that's Birds in the Trap.
Birds in the Trap. Yeah, that joint crazy. But that we not here to. We not
We're
here.
not
for
here,
that.
yeah.
We here to talk about.
Yeah,
Nipsey
we here to talk about
Hussle.
Yeah, I'm
Nipsey Hussle.
saying
I'm
though,
just
but
saying.
you brought up Grammys, which segues, so it's just
Yeah,
like.
but we talking about the Grammys as far as that my boy was.
So what
And
year?
the
What year
Grammys
was
is
it
how
that
much
he
they
lost?
just should not be
2019.
taken serious.
Was it 19 or 18?
It was 18.
I wish Ron would make something happen.
But hold on, but
It's
wait,
18.
wait. When is the Grammys? Isn't the Grammys usually in February?
Okay.
January.
No, so that was the 2019 Grammys.
No,
Remember?
bro. On Google right
You
now.
got laptop.
Remember.
2019. You wanna know what 2019 was?
No,
2019.
I'm saying, but remember how it goes. Nip, if you drop an album within a year, it's for the Grammy. The Grammys.
No,
is
you
the,
have until August to do your submissions.
Oh, no, I'm talking about. Okay, look, listen to what I'm about to say, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. His album dropped 2018. The award show for 2018 was February 2019.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I'm
So it's
trying
still
to say.
18. It's still 18. It's
But
still
I'm
18.
saying though, you have until
It's still
August to
for
do
the
your
year of 2018.
Yes.
Okay, yes, and okay, so I was right. So Cardi B
You
went
wanna know
over that.
2019? You wanna know 2019 or no?
Ron,
Nah.
stop talking.
Fuck 2019.
Well, I gotta stop
'cause
talking.
I don't want to talk about that one, but I was mad about that one.
It was 2019, like Ron said.
2018.
2018.
2018. It was nominated in 2019.
Yeah, it was
Period.
nominated for the 2019
Yes.
Grammy Award show. And that's what I was
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
The show comes on the year after the nomination.
Yes.
Alright, so I made sense.
Yes.
Nigga, you right.
But all I'm saying is
But haven't we
how she
surpassed?
went over Nip though.
But haven't we surpassed
The man
award
album-
shows and the significance of it.
I hear everything you saying, sis, but we talking
No.
about 2018 was on
surpassed
that
that?
type
No,
time.
we haven't because it's
Like Nicki Minaj still to this day has not won a Grammy.
But she has won everything else. She just needs that Grammy.
time
to
out.
She doesn't
what?
need the Grammy.
This was Nip's only album, bro. Only album.
I think you're
Because it's your
being.
only
I
album, don't mean
think.
you should win.
And
though.
then
But
he
I also
dies, they give him
That
a
don't mean
Grammy.
you're supposed
But
to
you
win.
gotta remember, it ain't touch everybody. Then
Yeah, until he passed away. And then they gonna give him a Grammy. Matter of fact, they gave a Grammy to Khaled.
Who else? Who else was on that with that rap
He
album?
just told you. It was Nip, Pusha, Cardi.
So it was Champions.
No, that was
No, that was
2019.
That's my point. This
So I'm
is
saying like I'm
2019.
getting confused
2018 nominations, bro.
Okay.
for
But-
best rap album.
Well,
Yeah.
his album wasn't better than Push album, and you said Push album was the best album of the year.
I said best album of the year was Push, but I'm just
Alright,
trying to.
so what make you
but
think he was supposed to win that joint?
but
Push
all I
album's
said
crazy.
was, how does she win over both of them? This is my point.
Because she won. Because
If
of
Push album crazy,
I'm
Nip
saying,
album
though-
hard, Cardi B,
But I'm-
excuse me,
her album
but-
still has
but
sold
you-
and did numbers.
But you have
That
to,
matters.
like I said.
with 21 freaking writers on that motherfucker.
But
She
listen,
ain't write
you're
one verse.
speaking. You're speaking more of moral. You're speaking more like morally correct. The morally correct side of music, yeah. Somebody like Meek or Pusha or Nip would have won. But I'm saying, as far as like numbers goes, as far as like they get views when people like Cardi is up there talking and winning Grammys and stuff like that. That's what it is. Like we're breaking this down more to politics.
Cash.
You know what I'm saying? It's politics at
Well,
this
it's about
point.
fuck the politics. It's about the
So
money.
you really gotta
Everything
think.
is
You really gotta think. In 2018, that was Cardi's year,
It was.
and I've seen it firsthand. Like living in Atlanta and seeing like her coming in and out the city. Now she popping out with Offset. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she popping up club performances and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
she
Like hell
lit.
yeah, we going to the club. Cardi at the club tonight. It's lit. It's up.
But like it's more to winning the Grammy than just saying, "Oh, I got great lyrics."
Yeah.
You can have great lyrics, but it's a lot of artists out here with great lyrics that we don't know about.
But hold on, pause.
So they supposed to win a Grammy?
Hold on, pause.
Right.
As y'all said what y'all said, so now we went from we giving credit to artistry to now we just giving credit to popularity.
No.
It's
Because
But-
no, because hold on. Because if I'm listening right, popularity is why certain people sell.
No, it
Yes,
goes
it is.
it goes both ways, bro.
Okay,
It's not just
okay, pause.
popularity. It's popularity
Takashi
and
6ix9ine
and-
gets more streams
and
and
how many
sales
Grammys
than a
he
lot
got?
of people.
And how many
Zero,
Grammys he
zero,
I
got?
mean,
zero.
you.
I'm-
I
no,
mean, you're
I'm just
now.
speaking
Now that's
of-
a different game
No,
because
no,
like you could be buying your
I
streams.
hear what
You
y'all
buy your
saying.
streams.
I don't think he's buying it because them little young niggas
Nah,
like
he not
his
buying
ass.
them, Joe. They like
Them
him.
little young niggas like his dumb ass. No, but I'm saying, so Cardi B 2018 was very popular.
Okay.
She was buzzing.
Okay.
So she won the Grammy just off of what? Popularity.
No, but
and her
but
buzz?
you realize to be popular, people have to like it though, right?
Cause she didn't win it off of.
How though?
If we're judging it off music and pure album
Again,
sequence,
you're
no.
talking.
Bro,
You're
first of all,
talking moral.
time out.
You're talking
Time out.
of a moral.
But that's what I'm
he
saying.
can't-
He needs to go
no,
back to the
no,
moral
no,
compass.
first
of
of
Okay,
all-
so
what
that's
it's for. It needs to
so
go back
that's
to
Time
the
out,
that's
time out,
what-
time out.
music.
There is no such thing as
Niggas
there's
about to
no.
just about the music.
No.
It's a musical award. Why we
Okay,
not
that's
judging it
cool.
off the music?
Yeah, I get that, but they are. First of all, there's no moral or there's no correct term on how music is made. Stop acting like there's a rule book that says if
Yeah,
music isn't
but
made this
also
way.
stop acting like there's not politics involved.
You're right,
If
I
Cardi
think-
B is on stage talking, receiving a Grammy.
That's all
Streams are
true.
up, views
That's,
are up,
but
and
I'm
that's
not even.
it.
But
Money's coming
I'm
in.
not even talking
Period.
about that. I'm talking about the simple fact of people being like, well, she ain't write on her stuff, bro. First of all, there's nobody. Most R&B artists don't write their music. So what you gonna say? Every R&B artist don't write their music.
But
Their
we,
music not
but we
good.
already expect that from them.
But that's not the
The
point.
hip
But you,
hop
but,
realm
my,
is a different. Is
but
a
you
different
said no.
conversation.
You saying that that's not the case no more. That's
It's
not
not.
the truth. So you
It's
need to
just
just
not.
accept it and stop being bitter.
No, I'm no.
And
no,
let me
I've
finish.
accepted
Let me
it, but I'm
finish.
just
Hold on.
saying,
And my
bro,
thing is this: you keep
we
saying,
need to
hold
go
on,
back
wait.
to judging it off the music.
But
and not
you
off
keep saying off the
popularity,
music. First of all, a lot of people, a lot of women really related to Cardi B's music.
So what? They never stripped in no club. They never popped their pussy.
Okay,
doing
you
music
listen-
on
but-
in a fucking
Ah,
club.
Okay, but
So
every
if we
nigga,
were into whole music,
so every nigga that listen to Nipsey shot somebody. Every nigga that listen to
Nipsey don't
Nipsey.
even talk about
So
shit.
I'm just saying though, in the sense of just gangster rap, whatever. Everybody listens to an artist.
But
they-
everything
they-
he's saying, you can resonate with.
Okay, and everything that she's saying, females can resonate with. How you gonna
And
sit
it
here and
don't
say
gotta
female-
be no whole music, cause I
Exactly.
love Cardi and I'm not no whole
like you being biased as hell for an album you wanted to win.
Right, you know what I'm
You
saying?
being
Like,
biased as hell for an album you wanted to win.
I mean, and if
wanted
we even
either
wanna speak of,
Pusha
like-
or Nip to win, correct.
that's fine, but it was also 3 years ago. the award has came and gone.
It's 3 years from now. And
Cardi's
Al is
album was still a
upset.
rap album. Y'all realize that, right?
I don't care if it was the album that was pushed on the moon like Drake.
Okay, wait.
Still.
If
First
we,
of all, hold on.
on.
Don't you say nothing about Drake.
Yeah,
man.
we're not doing that about Drake ever.
Because ain't nobody, Drake ain't gotta push nothing to the moon. He could just put a little video out on Instagram.
Yeah, we're not doing
and
that.
then do the rest.
We're not doing that.
Drake selling more music than your favorite rapper.
Yes, Drake.
How many of y'all still have Invasion of Privacy in y'all phone?
I do.
Do you, Jared?
And we're also not going to talk about Drake because in 2019, this is just a stat over 2019, he had 93% of the billboards. In 2019, 93% of the billboards was consumed by Drake, so we're never going to do that.
What the fuck does that tell you? He's pushed to the fucking moon.
By who, bro? People really like. Why
He's
you think every?
He's the only rapper with a fucking deal with a music streaming platform.
But that's bro. But you realize he had to earn that by people liking him.
He is good. Honestly.
But why you acting like people just gave that to him like he came into the game and got that? No, he earned that, bro.
He is good, but understand there are people that's going to always be more pushed than somebody else who may have the same.
You realize to get more push. You realize to get more push.
Drake is good. I don't care if he on 100% of the billboards, but that does not give an excuse for the fact that they don't let other people get through the lines because somebody else has to shine.
He listens to the same.
I listen to Take Care. I was in school when Take Care came out.
So what if somebody say Jay-Z? What if somebody say Jay-Z was pushed? You might know Jay-Z earned it all.
And look, when people say that, I'll be like, yeah, he was pushed because he did what? He dropped a song that featured something that white people wanted to sample, and then when he dropped that, he was pushed to the moon.
Okay, but that means time out.
That's the truth.
But that takes potential. He had potential. Drake had potential, therefore he got pushed. You don't just push any random person. It don't work that way. You got to show potential and show skill set before you get pushed.
You know why?
And I'm not even gonna lie, Drake came in the game corny a little bit. Like he came in the game.
He Best I Ever Had, and he got a female audience. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So you mad at him?
I'm confused.
Women push the culture this
You
way.
mad at him for doing everything?
Okay, and women push the culture for Cardi B to win.
And that's the and
that's
that
what
was
it
the
is.
And niggas be listening to Drake too, so I don't know why niggas be
Yeah,
out here pump fake.
I'm weird. Like I'm weirded out.
Back to Nip.
I got a sip on that one.
I be bumping my bro.
See, if I had Henny, that would have ignored it.
That's what I be talking about.
But this is the Casamigos,
Back
and
to
I'm.
Nip, but you start acting crazy though. You
I'm
start
really
acting crazy.
Yeah, because it's a
I'm
podcast.
scared.
You start acting crazy.
So let's talk about
Back to Nip.
We can talk about Nip.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gonna go get it, no kidding. So when you listen to rappers and their lyrics now, Nip was one of the only rappers that I feel like even growing up, when I listened to him, when I first caught on with Crenshaw, I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a coach that his favorite rapper was Nip, and he used to like play his songs all the time. When did you guys first get acquainted with Nip and his music?
I got acquainted with Nip. Probably when I first touched college for real. So
that's what, 2016?
2016, yeah. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I really wasn't bumping too much West Coast music unless it was Kendrick, because Kendrick touched me differently. Like, so I really wasn't really tuned into a lot of West Coast music, like at all. I couldn't even name you probably 5 or 6 West Coast artists at the time.
I wasn't fucking with West Coast shit.
It's I think it was the dialect I couldn't really get with. Maybe because I really didn't understand.
Till I got older, I wasn't really into music like that. Like, music was just some shit I listened to. But as I got older, I started hearing it different. You feel me? Like once I started expanding on it, being a little music connoisseur, that's when I really took off. Man, I'm in tune with everything now. Really in tune with Nip. Definitely after he
When did you When did
I ain't listen to him. Nah.
You ain't listen to him?
I ain't listening to Nip. For real. I'm not fucking on here act like I did. I didn't. Like,
yeah,
I don't really care for the West Coast sound. Like, when I listen to Nip songs, like even now.
And that's not even a discredit,
so
because Blue Laces 2 is my favorite song on that album.
I like that song.
Blue Laces 2 is my favorite song.
I like that joint. I like the
on
joint with him and Big Sean. What's that joint? The one we was talking about earlier. But yeah, I don't really listen to Nip. Even when he died, like I wasn't gonna sit here and pump fake like I listen to Nip because I don't.
But I'm also not going. I think with me, when it comes to Nip, it was more so of his work in the community that got me.
Yeah,
like,
that
damn,
was dope.
like,
yeah, that
now when I listen to 100 Summers, I'm like, damn, like that's
really
like a foreshadow
it,
to when Meek's 100 Summers. That's like a foreshadow to this whole thing. Like, they kill me in my hood, but I just keep on coming through. Like, Nip was doing shit for the
That's what I'm
community.
saying, and like for that.
And
part,
Nip was dropping gems. The only reason why I got put onto Nip was off of a YouTube video of him talking about real estate. That's how I got put on the Nip.
Yeah, Nip.
That's how I got put on the Nip. I watched the YouTube video.
A couple of my boys listen to Nip, so you know they be like, "Oh, I put this Nip on." I'll be like, "Yeah, whatever, go ahead." But this is one thing I always tell you, Nip can rap. I just don't like the sound of it. His voice, like, it just don't stick with me. But he can spit and he be talking real. But first time I heard Nip was probably like 2015. My mans was bumping, you know what I'm saying? And he was like Nip really his mans. He had a dark skinned Nip for real. I'm like, y'all the same nigga and shit.
How crazy.
You know him and shit, Al. But nah, like, that's why I really started listening to Nip. And I'm like, dang. But I just was like, you know, that's not my speed though. But you know, you gotta give head nod and credit to, like, cause like Stretch said, you know, I listen to all music though, and I know all music. So when I hear something, I'm like, well, all right, that's tough. And I know his stuff is tough. It just wasn't for me.
His shit just caught me. Like, I started watching him on YouTube, and he was just like he was an inspiration for sure. But he was somebody you could kind of like model and follow after. And then once I started listening to his music, I was like, yeah, this nigga it for real. Because he really was spitting shit that he lived. You listen to his podcast and shit, and then you listen to his music, like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga just said that in the song. He really telling real truth. He really doing that. Yeah, how the bread was stashed in the backyard. And you feel me? Like, buried and shit. He rapped about that, talking about it, and talking about the whole story. That shit. Yeah, Nip is special for sure.
Circle got smaller, everybody can't go.
I wish I got a tune.
Boy got more quotes and raps than anybody I know.
Me, yeah, I already got a rap quote. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go, right? So when you listen to the music now, and you got an artist like Nip who always spoke about his community, and what he doing. He actually has a track on the album where he says, he doesn't tint his bins so that the hood can see it, right? So that's a.
He said, no tint on my Mercedes so you can see you winning.
Yeah, so right, so when you hear artists say things like that, and then also the messages in his records about black expansion, art, Vector 90, when he talks about his street life and how he pushed himself to be where he's at, his brothers, he talks about family, his kids, he talks about investment. Even him dying, he said $100 million insurance on myself, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, even saying something like that, people don't even have life insurance. You know, when you're hearing rhymes about stuff that actually is relevant to what we need to hear as youngsters,
right.
I feel like those type of rappers don't get pushed as much as, like you all said, like the people that are more popular, popping and got that type of juice. So with music now, do you guys think that Nip's passing has pushed it to where there's a understanding more of how can I put this, of the need for rappers that are gonna come into the game and educate, or no?
I feel like in due time, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Like, J. Cole tried to do that with Lil Pump in his album K.O.D. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah, that's real shit.
It's just in due time. It's either gonna stick or it's not. With certain people, and certain people it might stick when it's too late, or certain people it might stick just in the nick of time when they got stuff when they got their time to pull it together. So it's just like, you can't, like, the learning curve is always going to be there, because we always going to have new rappers with new sounds. We always going to have people that have an ear for what they think should go on TikTok to be a dance. Like, that TikTok shit, man.
I ain't never been down.
The government,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never. But to answer your question, I think it's definitely.
Put your hands on my shoulder.
You be right watching them shit, don't you? You be at work like this.
Boy, when them shits drop, boy.
Face be red as hell from the screen. Get this nigga out of here. Nigga face be red as hell.
Let her go off, man. She was going off over here.
He was the one talking, put my hands on my shoulder.
Hands on my shoulder.
I can't even talk no more.
Hey, yo, Stretch, you about to say something. So should rappers start educating more because the youth actually are listening?
I mean, yeah, like, I feel like Nip ain't really touched motherfuckers on like a music level. He touched niggas on some life changing shit. You feel me? Niggas seen what he was doing, and like his death, and niggas like, alright, see, I gotta get some pay. You feel me? I gotta change life circumstances, really be on the right track. Musically, I feel as though people should start teaching. Like we got Rick Ross, he teaching health and shit.
That's luxury rap. That is luxury rap. Like,
Rick Ross, yo, you get
that's luxury rap. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, yo, you get in your car, you turn Rick Ross on, you be like, dang, I'm really riding in a Maybach or a Mercedes. Rick Ross have you feeling like your seats is leather. You be like,
yeah, like, damn, I'm riding the hoop.
That's They killed Dr. Sebi because he was teaching health.
Rick Ross that bull.
Ross how you feel like you got.
Rick Ross make you feel like you got chinchilla cool.
That's some luxury
y'all really
rap.
segue into what I was gonna ask because when you listen to Meek's music and listen to Ross, they got the same type of musicianship and detail.
Luxury shit.
You know, like if you listen to like Nip and Ross, the musicianship and detail to their music is the exact same.
Yeah, but like, Ross got a way more body of work.
Yeah, Ross got way more.
Ross is on.
I can't even. Let me stop, cause I'm not really.
We did this is not Ross Day.
It's not. Talking about Nip.
Well, you bringing Ross up.
He brought Ross up.
Cause you know why? Cause Ross luxury rap. Maybach music.
That is some luxury shit though.
Sweet.
That shit make
nah.
But I mean, I think though, to your point about like a rapper should be teaching and things like that. You know, I always say, you know, people with a platform should try to, you know, teach things and do things to try to help out. But then at the same time, it's like, I'm not about to sit here and say, oh, because you got a platform, you're supposed to do this. Like, for example, you ever see people like, oh, Chris Brown only donated $100,000. How he gonna only donate $100,000? Like, who am I to say to Chris Brown, like, yeah, bro, you need to donate more than $100,000? Like, so I'm not trying to sit here and say rappers have to do it, but if rappers, this is one thing I will say, if you're going to do it, like, if you're going to choose to be that guy that's going to do it, then you got, you know what I'm saying, you got to deal with what comes with it and live up to the hype. If you don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it, fine, cool, but, you know, the only thing about being a rapper sometimes where it gets sticky is, like, you know, you can be trying to preach something or teach something, but then it's like when you rapping about one thing and you rapping about your life, which is your life or a life you live, it can be kind of contradicting to what you're trying to teach people. So it's like, and then you got people who backpedaling like, oh, well, you said this and you said that. So it's like, for example, I'll use Meek as an example. Meek could say one thing in the music and then try to do something about prison reform. They be like, well, you preaching about selling drugs or you can. And I'm like, you know, he's still telling his story.
That's
like,
what I live, right?
Like telling your story as an artist and then teaching knowledge is two different things. Being a teacher and being an artist are two different things that need to be separated. People need to stop trying to make fucking adjunct professors out of artists.
Well, also,
cool.
even counter that, like, I mean, we really gotta be honest with ourselves when we say that, like, people feed off of negativity. So even if I was to be on my platform just preaching, like, oh, you know, like, invest in yourself, you know, put your money where it's supposed to be, da-da-da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. They're going to be like, man, she always saying the same shit on her TL. She always talk about the same thing. They're going to find something negative to say about it.
That's true.
So it's just like, that's definitely the mindset you should have, but that's not going to stop the shade room from posting the shady shit and negative stuff. That's not going to stop Twitter from laughing at somebody's pain or laughing at somebody's downfall. Is just not going to stop that, because where there is good, there is evil, and it's just
that's just life. Though.
That's just life.
Everybody can't teach, like,
and everybody cannot teach. Everybody's not supposed to be a teacher.
Some niggas really, like, when they rap, they can't articulate or translate that teaching in a rap. Like, some niggas don't know how to do that, like how Nip do it and Ross do it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like. I feel like with the next generation come up of rappers, I do feel like real rappers is gonna make a little pushback. Like real rap from where niggas is from and shit, that might make a pushback.
I mean, the sound changing though.
It is.
The sound is going to the worst.
You sound like a grumpy old man.
It is going to the worst.
Nah, but it is.
Yo,
all you've been saying is hate, you old ass.
Hip hop now is starting to upset me. I can't even, bro. I can't even listen to these.
Oh my god.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
No, I
just got put on West Side.
The young folks gonna think I'm a hater.
West Side Boogie, he's dope.
Who put you on, a young boy?
Nah, I was on a hip hop page one day and then they had his freestyle up there. I'm like, this nigga can rap.
Yo,
So
wait.
I just went on Apple Music. I saw his album that he dropped. Then I saw an EP.
You want to hear something?
West Side
Oh,
Boogie's
it's-
tough.
Listen to them Detroit niggas, man.
Hold on.
What's
Time
up,
out.
what's
Time
up?
out. Time out. Fun fact about Al, right? You could be on a random page and catch Al in the comments arguing with somebody. Like, I done been on, like, my Explore page, clicked on a page, and it'd be like Al Petit. Just arguing with some random. I'm like, yo, what is
Yeah, I
this
be
shit,
arguing
bro?
about music all the time. Somebody tried
I'm
to
like-
tell me that somebody tried to tell me that Mac Miller should have won something over somebody else, and I was like, are you dumb? Like, because he died, he should have won that award.
That's
That don't make
basically
no
what
sense.
you said
But
about
Al,
Nip.
you're gonna be talking
No,
yourself
Nip was
into
alive.
a damn
Nip was
grave.
no, Nip
if you
was
keep
alive.
on doing that.
Let's keep on doing what?
If you keep on trying to just
I ain't
deter
telling nobody that
people,
was
if you
dumb.
no, I'm saying.
No,
Music
we was
is
just arguing.
But I'm
Music is
saying, but I'm
opinionated
saying though, yeah,
thing with a
you're
feeling,
it's
but
just
you don't,
gonna,
wait, you
it's
don't
just
argue
gonna
with
argue.
people on
I
hip-hop
stop when
albums,
I realize they don't know what they're talking about. I stop.
and then I stop too.
I stop.
But you can't even say
Once he
something.
say something,
Music
I
is
stop.
music
Once
opinionated though.
somebody
I know.
told me
It's
that
subjective.
once somebody told me that NBA YoungBoy and Drake should go in a versus battle, I stopped
Yeah,
arguing.
no. It be some people
I
that
stopped
really. Yeah, it be
arguing.
some
What am I
people-
arguing with you
Who
for?
said that?
But
And-
I did
and-
I
and
did
they
leave the
was
chat.
young.
I did
They
leave
was
the
They was
chat.
young.
They was young.
They was within
They was
the
younger than
20 and
21.
23
Oh.
age bracket. They
I'm
was
saying.
within that bracket,
I'm saying
and
that-
there was more closer to like birthday
That's
was
right.
next week, birthday 23.
This
type
what I be
shit.
That's my
saying.
age group. That is
They
That's-
poison. They
that's-
poison, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
this
trying to
demon
say.
time shit
Because
and all
there's
this
not
other
enough-
shit.
We
There's
sound,
not
we sound
enough-
like old grumpy
But it's
old
not
men.
though.
the
It's
truth.
not though. It's
There's
the
not
truth.
enough
Young boys
cultural.
trash.
Because when we
rappers.
Going on.
because you gotta think when we were 18, 19, 20, 21, 25-year-olds and stuff, they were trying to tell us, yo, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. And I probably didn't on some stuff.
I knew what I was talking
But
about.
now that you probably didn't,
I think I
it's
did.
one thing you probably didn't know you was talking about.
Oh yeah, but the music, I knew what the fuck I was talking about.
I don't know. I mean,
wasn't
like
never
niggas
listening.
just
I
changed.
I was never listening to
Like I'm
Yeah,
telling my
yeah.
older cousins, like, yo, Drake is that deal. How you gonna say Drake that deal when you got Jadakiss out here and Cassidy? Da-da-da? Like, all right, wait though, Drake's that deal to me.
But those niggas is different. Those
You know what
I'm
I'm
is
saying?
different levels of
Nah, I
artists
get what
though.
you're saying.
You
Like,
you get what I'm saying though?
you
How you
can't
gonna
even-
say that and Jay-Z? Da-da-da?
But that's
They
different.
running it off to me. I'm like,
Jay
oh,
Z,
you right,
you can
all
put
right.
Jay Z and Drake in this conversation. I'm sorry, but Jadakiss and dudes like that. There's certain rappers that go parallel to every rapper from a timeline. But these young niggas, they ain't got no parallel rappers to our
None.
timeline.
These young niggas.
None at all.
The best music is has been in like the last 5-10 years. The music them old heads listen to was ass.
No, you're wild in 2000
Bugging.
with 50 Cent and was out there. Them niggas is fucking.
Bro,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was tough, but I'm saying it's a different.
But that 2010 to
sound.
2000,
Shit now, bro,
yeah,
is
that's
different.
no,
That was
2010 to
different
2000,
shit.
like
Bro,
The
you
production
not-
now,
Deep
That's what I'm
type
saying,
shit.
bro. You're
That's
not
some
hearing the
different
beats.
shit.
You're
Mobb
not hearing
Deep,
the
that was
beats
the
you're
90s.
hearing
now
right
is
now,
different.
bro.
The production
Shit
now
was-
is the production
The
has
production just
evolved,
better. The production
but the
is better.
substance back then was better.
When are you
I'm never gonna get the fuck.
when
out
are
that
you
mindset.
counting the
Never
back
mind.
then?
How far back?
when are you counting the back then?
Oh, the substance of music like rap,
Like early 2000s?
even early 2000s was
2010
good,
was still bumping.
but if we
Who was just coming out 2010?
It don't even matter.
That
Drake,
way,
that's when
that's
Drake and Nicki Minaj and all them start
crazy.
coming out.
Wale, Cole,
Okay.
And you gotta think J. Cole, all them was out.
Kid Cudi. You had
Okay.
you had
Kanye.
Wiz
Nah,
came out.
Kanye was
Nah,
out in
Wiz.
2008.
Kanye came out in 2004. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas just
But
2004.
I'm saying though, when did
He just revamped his career and started
no,
doing
I'm
some
saying
business.
though, when did his sound start to change?
When he
Oh,
did
808
Heartbreaks,
when
that
he
shit
did
hard.
808 Heartbreak.
808
shit
was
hard.
when he changed his production.
808 Heartbreaks is the reason.
But graduation was when he changed his sound.
Yeah,
No.
no, I'm not even gonna say.
808
Yeah,
Heartbreaks.
but when like the auto tune shit.
808 Heartbreaks, that production, that's the reason we here now. That nigga paved the way. All that drum, all that 808 Heartbreak shit got us here.
No,
Now these niggas
you
took it.
understand that.
What?
We talking about lyricism now. We talking about.
But I'm not even talking about the
We
lyrics.
talking about the
I'm
production.
just talking about the sound. Like
Yeah.
now,
The production
the
is
sound
better.
is more important than what niggas is talking about. Cause
'Cause niggas
I'm
is-
not gonna lie to you. I'll be hearing the beats and I'm like, damn,
Be
they
hard.
wasted this shit. They should have threw me on this motherfucker. 'Cause they wasted this joiner. I'll be hearing, I'll be like, they should have put this nigga on there. Why he on here? It'd be like, And
Yeah.
everybody got the same. You know, I ain't gonna be that old.
Everybody
got the same name. Now.
Everybody got the same name, same cadence. Everybody sound like drill, and then we gonna take the drill from Europe, and
Europe,
bring it here.
Europe, yo, they
And
been
then
doing
we're not
that.
even giving the credit to them over there that's really doing it. They've been doing that for a
UK
minute.
shit?
Yeah, but that
shit
was
is trash.
no, but that was their sound before the Americans.
That's all
stole
Pop
it.
Smoke was making was,
You know what I'm
was
saying?
UK drill.
Yeah, they did. What you thought Pop Smoke and the Woos and Fabio and them made that
It
up?
wasn't the nigga that made that
First
shit
of all,
up.
Fabio is 34 years old.
I get that.
That
I
nigga
thought-
probably
I
was
thought y'all
studying
meant
it.
like
You ain't know that?
Huh?
That
You thought
Drake
Fabio?
shit.
You thought Fabio was
Well,
young?
but those niggas, when Drake started, no,
My
no,
phone
this is
died.
what happened.
Fabio foreign age right now.
This is what happened. Drake went over there and was putting them niggas on his songs, but they was already had that sound though.
Yeah, kinda.
They no. It ain't no yeah kinda. That's what kind of sound they got over there in Europe. They got that drill, and then Drake went over there, let a lot of them get on his songs. But if you listen to those dudes'
That nigga is
albums,
31, 32.
like that's what their music
All
sound
right,
like.
so was me.
I ain't gonna lie, I never
came
heard
out
some of
too
that.
late.
That's fine.
I
That's
watched.
fine.
I watched.
I didn't think
See,
it
when
was
I
weird.
learned about that, Al,
You
I
should
watched-
be making
hold on.
music
Let's-
like that at
let's-
32 years
but
old.
hold on.
You a
Hold
grown
on,
ass
though.
man.
Hold on, though. Hold on, though.
We're not even talking about Nip.
Let's not even.
No, we is talking about Nip because you know why? People like Nip is the reason why music need to go back to where it was at because these niggas ain't rapping like how Nip was rapping.
And it's
That's the
also
fucking
going to
problem.
go back to the influence of social media.
Shit need to be taken down.
So you want to dismantle social media because
Because these kids ain't got no fucking...
they not doing it your way.
No fucking hustle. But yeah, no, for
They
real.
don't got no hustle.
they don't got no
Bro,
hustle.
come on, now you're not being
What?
fair, bro.
Come on.
Now you're not being fair. You
What?
really being.
The young boys these days don't got no hustle.
Do they? I ain't seen a young nigga...
Yes.
I ain't seen a young
How you
nigga...
think they made it?
I ain't seen a young nigga selling candy yet.
Cause they don't
And-
have to do that
and-
shit no more.
and the
They
weather
cracked
done
the
changed.
code.
And the weather
They
done
cracked
changed.
the code.
First of all, you talking about young, you talking about young
wait, I'm
artists.
trying to
You
say,
talking about young
hold on,
artists.
yeah, no.
Young artists are hungry.
If we're
Talking
talking
about
about,
all these young
if we're
niggas,
talking about people
Young
who are
artists,
younger than
man.
us, fuck the artistry in it. If we're talking about people younger than us, there's definitely some entrepreneurs out here that's getting to a bag.
We're talking about rap, though. We're not talking
Yeah,
about...
we talking about
No,
young
you
artists.
saying
Talking about
selling candy and what is
I
that?
ain't seen a little nigga sell candy in a minute, and we used to do that shit every
We talking
fucking
about
day.
rap, but we talking
But
about
yeah,
rap.
I'm just
though.
talking about rap.
So,
I'm
Yeah,
just
so
talking
stop talking
rap.
about candy.
I'm just
If
Too
you
much
look at these young
content.
boys,
I'm just saying hustle.
Time out. If you-
All these little young niggas want to be rappers, right? And their way of rapping is to see how other niggas got on, right? So let's just, for
Okay,
example,
that's what everybody do.
Lil Pump, Lil Red, whatever his name is.
Now you don't know his name.
I don't. Is it Lil Red? No, is it?
It's two different people. It's Trippie Redd and Lil Pump.
Okay.
See, I'm still in tune.
Alright.
This nigga like
Trip-
70.
Alright. Trippie Red and Lil
Leave
Pump.
Al alone.
Alright. Trippie Red and Lil Pump,
Trippie
right?
Redd older than you.
He is?
No, I'm playing.
He
with
younger
you.
than me, right?
He
He
younger
like
than
two- he
you.
like
He
21?
younger than you.
Right? They got on off the social media and doing all that extra stuff. So like I have a little cousin now, right, in South Carolina.
But what's all that extra stuff though? What are you like?
The
What are you
little
including in the extra?
16-year-olds trying to put little fake handguns in their videos and do all that extra stuff instead of really working on the craft of being a rapper. They just think if I get these props, say this, say that.
But if that's
But
it
their
was
craft,
rappers- it
and
was
now I'm
rappers doing
talking
that
from an
back in the
artist
day.
standpoint
No,
because
It was
me,
rappers doing pump faking. Rappers,
No, I'm
it's been
talking
rappers
about-
pump faking for
Yeah.
years.
No, I understand that, but now it's more prevalent and popularized to where we're more into the antics than into the actual rap.
How you know they not doing what they say they doing?
These-
Oh, they not.
I mean, I know they not. I know they not, but how you know?
Because I can see you got two eyes, don't you?
Every young boy.
I don't know them.
is a thug nowadays.
Every young boy
Yeah.
think they either a thug or
Slap a face
or
in, it's
they can
over.
rap.
NBA
Get on a
young boy
little
beat your
beat.
ass.
I'll whoop NBA young boy ass. He might shoot me.
Yo,
put that on there. I gotta go back to Atlanta. Don't put that shit on there.
He might shoot
He
me.
gonna punch on Al.
Put me and NBA young
Yo,
boy in a
yeah.
ring.
Did y'all see the episode we told Al Little Uzi to dust his ass?
Hey yo,
Lil Uzi will beat your
put me in a
ass.
ring with NBA young boy. I'm winning.
And Lil Uzi.
You know why? I'm probably in.
He gonna punch
That
the shit
nigga
out
is
of
from
Al.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They
I'm
don't have no.
I'm from East Orange, New
They don't
fucking
give.
Jersey.
They don't give no fucks out there.
I don't give a
at
fuck
all.
if the nigga was
Time out,
Slumdog
time
Millionaire.
out,
Hold
time out.
on,
You still
hold
got fight.
on.
Time out. He still got to fight Lil Uzi. Over JT. Over
Baton
JT.
Rouge. Baton Rouge
I don't
edition.
care if he. I don't care. Baton Rouge. What did that have to do?
And I
with
didn't
it?
start folding.
You know-
I just.
You know
It's
what I
just was
learned,
some
though?
shit where like
You know what I learned?
Nah, you really got it don't matter where you from. Let me go back.
California get their ass whooped by a nigga from Tampa.
Let me go back.
I should have never made that comment.
I'm saying though, like these niggas don't care about their own lives.
Please, he gonna shoot.
So it's just like.
All I'm saying is this. You sound like. All I'm saying is this.
Just a little bit.
I sound grumpy.
Yeah,
just a little
like a
bit.
hater. Cause this is what I'm saying. You basically try to knock the young artists for doing it how they gotta do it. I'm not going to knock it.
I respect them.
No, you don't. You really don't.
I respect them getting their money. I respect any young people getting their money. I just wish
it's
that
either that or like you go back to selling mixtapes and now you in another situation where you getting in trouble for all that type of shit. Like you gotta get it how you get it.
I just can't wish that we had more Nips in the world, more J. Cole's, more rappers that rapped about substance.
But we do.
Yo, I had a young nigga.
I'm confused because we do have those J. Cole.
But
we have the
you know why they can't break through? Because J. Cole and them came in an era where the music was just changing. That's why he made that song Middle Child, right? Whatever he made.
Yeah.
So he came in an era where it was just about to change.
That was the best era of music.
Yeah, so in that time he was able to already catch an audience to where he is J. Cole, he's J. Cole now. Mm-hmm. But now when you got rappers that are trying to get up and they can actually rap, they don't get the same amount of attention or care because, oh, this is boring. Oh, they're talking about stuff that we don't care about. I feel like this generation, like their attention span is, oh, the beat gotta be harder. That's all we want to hear.
I don't think
they're not listening to the words.
But I also don't think you taking into account that these young boys is like, it's a different time now. Like when we was growing up, you know what I'm saying? You grew up on your artist because like that was the access you had. These niggas done had phones since they was like 5. So the same artists we grew up with, they grew up with. Like I got young boys that's 8. Like yeah, Drake my favorite artist. I'm like, bro, you was barely alive for any of Drake's music, but they had phones their whole lives. So every album Drake dropped, they had the access to listen to that. They may not know what he's talking about, but they like the sound. So you got young boys in high school now, but they've been listening to J. Cole for 10 years since they was in 5th grade, bro. They not trying to expand and get another artist. No, that's rare. It's not. A lot of these kids really listen to J. Cole and
I work in schools, bro.
You don't think they listening to them, bro. They gonna listen to J. Cole before they listen to some new conscious artist.
And know that every little
nigga they listening to the Dirks. They listening to the Lil Babies.
Every little nigga rappers, NBA Young Boy,
realize even if you listen to Lil Durk.
So you don't fuck with Durk.
I like Lil Durk.
But you even Lil Durk is the artist of our era though. Lil Durk came out and grew. Lil Durk been out forever.
He grew with Chief Keef.
That's my point.
With Reese and them.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So like even a lot of these artists, these kids are listening to is still artists from our era.
But I'm just saying, my point is for Nip and what he was talking about. Is it ever gonna be a time where we have artists like that?
Of course.
Where they're educated?
History always repeats itself.
But when is it gonna happen? When I'm 70, my nigga?
But bro, first of all, we only 23. Let the 16-year-olds be 16.
Yeah, let them just
they don't want to hear what Nip got to talk. I'm just be honest. If I'm 16, bro, and I'm trying to have fun, I don't care about what Nip's talking about.
No, you can't say that though.
If I'm just trying to go out with my friends and have fun, we not trying to hear about invest in wealth. I don't got no wealth, but I got this $5 to get this cheeseburger. We about to go have fun. That's what I'm about to do. Y'all talking about something that ain't on my list, and you mad at them for what? Being 16, bro? That's what they do. Let them grow up. Let them enjoy their music.
That shit gonna return.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to return.
It's
like I said, in
now,
due time.
In
due time.
Shame on our age group.
Because we didn't teach them right.
No, because we ain't letting no other artists of our age break through. We're the 24, 23-year-old rappers that's conscious. Why we ain't listening to them? Shame on us.
Man, I'm listening to them, bro. Like, I just wish that, like, niggas
you listening to him. Who is it?
Oh, Corday is our age, nigga. He tough.
He younger than us.
Nigga, he, what, about 2 years or a year?
I don't even know
nigga,
if he's 21.
TJ is fucking younger than him. NBA Young Boy's younger than him. NBA Young Boy been out here since he was 16. Saying, my bro, that nigga, my homie, that came out when he was 16, right?
That joint called
That joint was slapped when I was in high school. Yes. Oh, no, I was in high school. I was in.
That joint hard, too. Nah, that joint with him and Migos.
That shit was terrible.
Alright, cool, but like,
that joint hard.
But like, you put a kid on like Hardo. I don't know if you guys know who Hardo is.
I heard it.
He got features
with me.
Yes, he got some with me.
Or, you know what I'm saying, like this.
Core,
you know what I'm saying?
Word.
In Philly, he's something.
Who?
But nationally, he's not.
Who?
Core.
core can spit.
But I'm saying,
and so can Leaf.
Up
Leaf,
north.
God.
over here he's something, but
Yeah.
nationally
Leaf,
he's not.
God.
I've been listening to
I'm
chorus
saying,
like 2013.
I'm just saying, but there's a lot of those type of rappers that are
Leave
not getting that
God.
exposure because
Right.
the sound and all these young niggas want to hear hoo hoo ya ha 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 like hyenas from fucking Lion King, them little badass little motherfuckers that run
Why
around
you so
trying to cause
mad,
havoc.
though?
That's what the fuck they were.
Why you so mad?
Fucking up
I'm
Simba
just
Shine.
confused as to why this is what it is.
All right, so now look, before we wrap up about being prolific and gifted
Mm-hmm.
and how rappers have fucked up the sound.
Yo, why are you coming at the rappers? What's wrong with you?
Shout out to the producers. They
They
need to
carry
get
it.
paid more than
Well,
the rappers.
this the era of the producers.
Like Ross said.
What? I seen it.
It's
And
the
I hope
era.
that all
It
the
is.
producers get paid.
Who cares about the artist? Just give me a good producer. And we
Yeah.
can throw anybody
It
else
is.
on there.
Shout out to my boy Hit Boy. He had the best year. He had the best
went on.
production year since Mustard's 2016.
No, which 2019 year was crazy. 18.
Who?
Take Keith, fuck these niggas up. His year was.
Take Keith.
Take Keith year was crazy.
Take Keith was in college doing that shit.
Yeah, so don't
OG
even.
Parker.
Don't try to slide past Take Keith going.
OG Parker got it. OG Parker.
OG Parker talk, but this nigga Hit Boy.
Weezy out of here.
Hit Boy
Hard.
hard.
Weezy out.
Hit Boy is about to get a
Yo.
Grammy off of a movie soundtrack. That's hard.
That is.
You
That's
remember
hard.
Broad Day?
Ain't none. In time out.
Judas and
Yeah, on the Judas and
And you gonna say since 2010? We
Because
just
remember that year
First of all,
Mustard had?
I don't
Oh
care
my
about Mustard. None of that. The
God,
goat.
Mustard.
The goat. No.
God.
The goat producer
Kanye.
of our era from like 2010 to
Watch your words.
220 is Metro Boomin want some more.
Get the fuck
No, you can't even
Anyways,
say
I wanna
that.
segue.
Yo, I'm
We
off
gon-
this joint.
Yeah,
They wild.
you
Yo,
go
off
home,
this joint.
please,
Metro
like,
Boomin had more hits than anybody.
Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga.
Bro,
fuck
name
outta
it,
here,
bro.
fuck him,
First of
fuck
all, he had
him,
a catalog. Future,
Say nah,
Young
fine.
Thug,
Nah, he
Drake.
He had all this. He had all this.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on Future? Where would you align
See me Drake
Future?
go with Future because you can
I
watch
like
him out.
Future.
No, he don't. He
Where,
don't.
where would you align Future though within the
Future
within
is
the
in
gap?
that. Future is in that middle range because he came out right after Wale and all of them. Like remember, I got Gucci, I got really at the same damn
And he
time.
grew.
Future.
And then he grew from that song. So I remember when he first.
So
when he
at the
first came out.
time, what's Future now? Like 34.
But Future's music has changed to where now he done slowed it down, got a little mellow,
He a
the
father
hooks,
to a lot
and
of
you know what I'm saying. And even with the whole Future sound, so you looking at me like you got a problem with me.
Yeah, because I don't know what you about to say. I'm about to have a problem with you.
I like Future. I
Boy, lying.
just wish that Future sometimes take 2 songs in his album and just rap. Cause when he rap, I like when he rap.
Yo, the hardest
All that
Future
serious
rapping,
shit,
the
man,
hardest
you make
Future
me
rap
laugh
was
sometimes.
the hardest I've ever seen Future spit was on Digital Dash with Drake.
Man, the Range Rovers came with steps,
Steps.
nigga.
Yeah, but he still went hard on Digital Dash.
Digital Dash was good. All right, now look, Aubrey, I want you to get some time to shine a light on you over here. You know, a little artistry. Yeah, if y'all don't know who Aubrey is, you know, shout yourself out, give yourself some little juice to our audience.
Sing a note. Sing a note.
Well,
I'll sing with you. Come on, let's go. This ain't
Well-
We good.
Ain't
Please.
gonna argue every day.
Skip.
big.
I know
Skip out.
I'm Aubrey. I'm an artist from South Jersey. I got a tape out right now called IYKYK. It's streaming on all platforms.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She got a little voice, y'all. And Aubrey, we would like to thank you for tapping in with us and being on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, thank you.
You know,
This was a good conversation. This is a good.
It's a podcast, right? It's how it's supposed to be. So tell your friend, tell a friend to tell a friend.
I will for sure, cause I had a good time with
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's just funny seeing different people's like perspectives. Not even that it's funny. It's just like
Nah, that shit funny.
I see your perspective and I see why you feel so strongly how you feel.
She's talking to you, hating
'Cause I'm an
ass.
old nigga, man. You know
You
why?
really are a hater. We're not doing this season.
I'm
You're
not gonna
about to
lie.
be hating.
When I was 12 years old, bro, my life changed. I had somebody.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
had
Don't do
somebody
that.
just hand me a bunch of music
Yo,
that was
Aubrey.
of this
He
time.
done told me this story.
But I'm
Every
saying though,
Every episode, Aubrey. Every
and I
episode.
relate to you because when I was 13, my life changed. You feel me? And we don't even gotta get into that on the podcast. But I feel what you're
we
saying.
listening to that work.
I
Like,
feel.
these young niggas don't know about Scarface, man.
Oh yeah, how
They
you
really don't.
Scarface
They don't know
that.
about Scarface, man.
Scar-
They don't know about that shit.
Yo.
Oh my God, I don't know what Ron doing over there. But y'all, look, you know, season opener, we got more coming y'all way. We're going to have it dropping every week for y'all.
For sure.
Ron, shout out to our cameraman, man.
Hey, Rambo.
Ron got organized. Y'all, look, the YouTube episodes are up. So everything that you're hearing us say, we got them up now, and they're streaming on YouTube. Please tap in.
Y'all got to see the one episode.
And also, the Essentials Podcast, this season, we're going to do 15 clips. You know, we're going to do 15 instead of 10.
Well, I hope I come back.
You hope you come back. Are you going to be in Atlanta, you told me?
I'll come back.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't be telling my business on here neither.
You said you said it on here.
You said.
I said I used to live there.
No,
you mind your business.
You said I was going.
She said she going back.
She said I was going back. Now I'm a victim.
You said, remember you said.
Now I'm a victim of domestic violence.
I'm irked.
I'm a victim.
I probably did say that. It's the Migos talking.
That's exactly. It's definitely the Migos talking.
See, if it was Henny, I would have been.
Girl, you would have been up this bitch on a motherfucking sounds.
I don't think so.
Yeah, niggas know that.
Y'all swear y'all know me.
Alright, so we like to thank everybody. Remember to make sure that y'all tap in. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you guys follow the Twitter, the Essentials Podcast P2 on Twitter. And also, be sure to be on the lookout for episodes every week. We're recording on Fridays now, so we dropping on the weekends. And make sure that y'all tap in. Tap in. We gotta get this thing booming. Metro. So by season 5, we can start making some money.
Metro woman wants some more.
For the rest of my life.
Yo, he not even broke.
I'm in lower class poverty. Homies in jail calling me. You know what's going on.
You know what's going on. Listen, yo.
You feel me?
I'm from where I'm sitting. I see shattered backboards. I see a pair of 4s. No, 2 pair of 4s.
That's all you see.
That's just from what I can see, just from my eyes.
Oh man, you know what? Episode over, y'all. Y'all.
Wait, no. Is that a pair of off-whites back there?
Hey, yo, he jacking.
He got a pair of McQueens to the right.
Hey, yo, oh my God.
Oh, what's the ones?
What?
What's up, ones? What's up?
Hey, y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping in with us.
2 more pair of ones. That's
thank
11.
Y'all for tapping in with us this evening. Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you,
Thank you for having me.
Man, stop paying attention.
Is those some 3s?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, whoa.
What happened, Stretch?